Alright folks, I'm gonna attempt this. I don't know if my voice holds out, but I'm gonna run down through the starting grid here. Rob Malone taking the pole, Lewis Calderon in second, Matt Clifton starting third, Sean Zulu fourth, Wally Turheimer fifth, Scott Brinson sixth, Chris Boyle seventh, Richard Sudeth in eighth, Robert Riley ninth, Kyle Kieselbach in 10th, Nathan Sylvia in 11th, Andrew Schulte 12th, Cody Griffin 13th, Ed Hewitt 14th, Anthony Corey 15th, Johnny Smith 16th, Chris Mulhall 17th, Drew Pfaffman 18th, and Kerry Cleaver rounding out the field in 19th. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to broadcast or commentate tonight, but I'll try my best, see what I can come up with. "75 laps here tonight for the Trucks Gone Wild, folks. Should be a pretty good race." Alright, here we go. Pace cars in, Rob Malone bringing them to the green. Green, green, green. Sudeth moves into 7th. Cody Griffin trying to get down there on the bottom behind Robert Riley. Cars drifting around in the turns a little bit. Matt Clifton moves into 2nd. Scott Brinson 3rd. And now Matt Clifton goes to the high side. Scott Brinson tucked right up under Rob Malone. That would be for second. Guys are shifting around pretty quick here.
Brian's pushing that kid.
Who kid?
What's up, Brody? How you doing, bud?
I took another pain pill and I'm feeling a little bit better, so I'm gonna try, okay?
Oh, alright, man.
I'm on the air.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Okay. Alright. Have fun.
Alright, bud. Thanks.
Yeah. Alright, brand new leader, Matt Clifton. Wally Turheimer again this week trying to get something going on that high side. Scott Brinson right behind him. And Cody Griffin tucking up under the back of Scott Brinson. Even Nathan Sylvia up on the high side again by himself. Now he'll have to come down in behind Cody Griffin. Wally Turheimer, our new leader, drops it to the bottom in front of Matt Clifton. That leaves Scott Brinson and Cody Griffin on the high side, working with the number 14 of Nathan Sylvia. Doing a great job out there right now, staying nose to tail all the way back to the very end. 19th place is Anthony Corey in the Trucks Gone Wild truck. Wally trying to hang on to it, but it looks like Scott Brinson beat him to the line the last time there. So they've each had a chance to lead a lap. All this adds up for points coming down to the end of the season. Oh, a little shuffle in there. Matt Clifton goes high. Almost gets into Cody Griffin and a few others. Robert Riley riding in 10th place on the bottom. And we have the number 7. Kyle Kieselbach right along here with him for a minute. Watch how these trucks in the air drift around. Sorry folks, I'm not feeling too well. I had surgery this morning and my throat really messed up, so I'm not talking very good, so I apologize. But I'm really going to try to hang in here to finish this here 75 laps for Johnny. It means a lot to him and it means a lot to me. Johnny's a good friend. Nathan Sylvia up on the high side now behind Cody Griffin. Them two trying to get something working up there. Andrew Schulte tucking in behind them. And here comes Sean Zulu. Sean up on the high side. We're still too wide here on lap 7, folks. Pretty good racing so far. Getting shuffled back now as we go 3 wide. 14 of Nathan Sylvia up the middle, and I'm sorry, Andrew Schulte on the high side. So we've got and Cody Griffin for the lead here, folks. And he gets to lead a lap. And boy, well, look at this. We are 4 wide. 4 wide. That's not going to hold up for very long. Cody holding his line really well. Man, oh, we have a wreck. It looks like Robert Riley may have been involved in that. Let's go back and check it out here. I'm trying to catch up with them. We've got a bunch of them caught up in that. Let's go back and check this here. Not sure who this is going 4 wide, folks. This is pretty crazy right here. Well, looks like Robert gets into that outside wall, and that's going to wad him up from right there. He comes down into Ed Hewitt. So Robert Riley bringing that out as he got into the wall. Just that 4 wide stuff, folks. All happened so quick that he really didn't have a chance to do any. Ed didn't have a chance to do anything about it. We can, I'll tell you what, let's ride along with Ed Hewitt here. And we'll see exactly what happened right out his windshield. How's that? Robert gets into that outside wall, and then it's on from there, folks. Oh my, we got a lot of tore up trucks. Ed Hewitt getting damage. Alright, back up live. I'm showing Nathan Sylvia as our leader now. Robert Riley, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, are you okay, man?
Yeah, buddy, I'm gonna go in here and get the MaxSpeedTV 2 truck repaired and get back out here and ride a little bit under the weather today myself, so I hope you're feeling all right, buddy.
I'm all right. I took another pain pill, and hopefully that'll help me get through this. But man, I wasn't feeling too good earlier, man. I thought the best thing for me is just to go lie down, and I laid down, and I just couldn't think about it. You know, couldn't quit thinking about I should be in here broadcasting this, because this is the kind of racing that you guys love and I love, and I just can't miss out on it. So I'm gonna endure it by taking a pain pill. But I hope you get back out there, buddy, and everything's okay. It looks like you're going to be back in the field a ways. But it looked to me like you got into that outside wall as you guys were going 4 wide, and that's what started it. Is that what you've seen?
Yeah, I kind of followed one of my teammates up into the wall, Sean Zulu, and it's one of them racing deals. Sorry I got into everybody else, but we're gonna make it through. Get the MaxSpeedTV 2 Toyota back up front somehow.
10-4, buddy. Well, good luck, okay?
Yeah, you bet, buddy.
All right. Let's see if we can get. I want to see if I can get over there. Scott Brinson. Let's see if I can get Scott down here with me.
After the
Whoa, Scott. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your conversation.
That's all right. How you doing, Rudy?
I'm gonna try to hang in here, buddy. Okay. I mean, I'm feeling like crap, but I took a pain pill, and I laid down and I kept thinking about this, and I thought, man, Johnny's just such a good friend, and I want to do this for him. It means a lot to him. It means a lot to me. But, and on the other side, you're running in third. You've led a couple of laps. You got the taste of what it's like up front. How's your truck feeling here tonight?
Well, let me just say, Rudy, I hope you get the feeling better, man. You're a warrior, dude. I can't believe you're calling this race, but man,
Gotta do what I gotta do.
You should be in bed resting.
I know I should be, but I tried, and I just couldn't. I just laid there, and all I could do is think about this. You know me, man.
I know, dude. That's why I say you're a warrior, man.
Kind of dedicated to this stuff for these guys, so. All right, well, I'll let you get back to work, buddy. Good luck, okay?
Well, answer your question real quick. Truck feels pretty good, man. Yeah, I got up there. I think everybody wanted to kind of steal a lap there. It seemed like we were all trading the lead back and forth. This is going to be a wild race, man. Buckle in.
I know. I seen it 4 wide, man. That was crazy up there.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. I was pushing Cody, and for some reason, he just went up into that high lane. For some reason, I don't know why he went up there, and I was underneath him, and everybody was on the outside, so it was just kind of crazy for that little moment there.
Is there a lot of aero push in the draft in the pack like that?
No, it's all right. I just think everybody's trying to win the race right now.
Oh yeah, well we know how that
You know how that goes.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, buddy.
All right, brother.
Good luck.
You're feeling better, Rudy.
Thank you, buddy. All right, well, Nathan Sylvia going to be bringing them to the green flag here, folks. My voice is in and out, so I apologize again. Luis Calderon starting on the outside as they're getting ready to go green here. They get them going, and I'm probably going to not talk for a little bit, so I apologize again. Pace car heads for Pay Road, and we got to wait till they come clear around the tri-oval here to get the green flag. Green, green, green. It's out. Terheimer with a great start on that outside. And Andrew Schulte, we want to watch out for Andrew. He is a great racer, and man, I'm telling you, he ran excellent last week. Following the Hulkamania. I thought it was supposed to be Hulkmania. I guess it's Hulkamania. Okay. But great start by these guys. Luis Calderon to the lead. He's got Wally Terheimer right behind him. Them two pushed on by. Wow, this is getting exciting already. Nathan Sylvia to the high side. Being pushed by Sean Zulu. Go back in the field here away. We got some shuffling around. We got more wrecking, folks. More wrecking. Richard Sudeth, no caution. He is spun out, but no caution. Let's go take a look and see what happened to Richard Sudeth. There were 3 wide back here. We know how that goes with the 3 wide stuff. Actually, 4 wide, a little bit of bumping right there. The number 7 comes down the hill into the 20, and I'm not doing names well here. Robert Riley up against the wall again. And there we have it, folks. It looked to me like, let me see if I can find it here. The 20 of Matt Clifton, maybe. Let me get to the far chase view, because it does finally bring out a caution here. And it looks like a little bit of rubbing there going on between them two. Richard Sudeth down low, and they're 4 wide in the turn right here. And it was just like Sudeth come up into Clifton, and that's gonna, and then he hits him again. And actually, Clifton goes on trying to save it here. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to save it, but Richard Sudeth spins out into grass. And I believe the caution may have been thrown by the admins on that, because he does come back. Oh, there was a lot of net coating right there, folks. Did you see the net coating there? He wasn't even close to Johnny Smith. Look at the net coating. You can see the sparks come off of Johnny Smith's truck right there. And that's how far they were apart. Unbelievable. That shoots Johnny right up the hill. Man, that was pretty wild. He goes right up the hill in front of, can't make out who that is, but yeah, kind of he put him into the wall, and more wrecking going on here, guys. So okay, so this is we've got guys on pit road now. Luis Calderon staying out. Let me see if I can get Johnny Smith on the horn here. I know he's on pit road. He's probably going to try to get some of that damage fixed up. Let me see if I can get him down here to talk to me. Johnny Smith, you there?
Hey, Rudy, how we doing?
Doing all right. What happened there, brother? Boy, I seen a big pile of net coating in between you two. You guys were like 6 feet apart, and sparks come off of your truck like you got hit in the side, and there wasn't even anybody there to hit you.
I don't know. That's actually what we were just talking about here before you grabbed me. Anthony said there was just a huge net code there. I really don't know.
Wow, weird. Are you okay? Your truck okay to continue?
Yeah, this is my last reset, so I gotta keep her clean now to the end.
Oh, brother. Man, you got 60 laps to go here, man. Well, keep the fenders on it, buddy, and just stay in it, man. You know, because even if people get wrecked out, you can still pick up positions. That's what I tell everybody all the time, and it's true.
Oh, I know, man. We'll see what happens there. I'm just gonna hang back here in the back and try to miss whatever else goes on.
All right, buddy. Good luck.
Thanks, man.
Okay, so Louis Calderon, I'm showing he hasn't been on Pay Road yet, but I don't know if that's true or not. I'm showing he's the only one that has not been on Pay Road, but well, if you excuse me for 1 second, I will be right back. Alright, I'm back, and pace car's on Pit Road, about ready to go green here. And green, green, green. Kerry Cleaver up to 3rd place. Everybody dumping him off, leaving him on that I-side by himself. But Wally Turheimer comes back up. Andrew Schulte comes back up, not leaving their wingman, wanting to get up there and run some laps. These guys are spread out a little bit now on this restart. Chris Boyles, 6th place. Looks like he's going to hook up with Scott Brinson, and they're going to try to get to the front. Anthony Corey finally into the 8th place, top 10 for him. Robert Riley bringing this second group around with him. Richard Sudeth, Matt Clifton, Rob Malone back in 12th, our pole sitter back in 12th. And Cody Griffin, 13th. Great racing by these guys. They're putting on a heck of a show here. Really good show. Wally Turheimer for the lead on the bottom. His teammate and partner there, Chris Boyles, trying to get a run. It looks like Wally's going to come around and lead this lap. Chris Boyles tries to drop to the bottom to get a little bit of a run. Is it enough to beat him? And yes, Chris Boyles leads that lap. Little chatter out there on the track. Kerry Cleaver goes back to the sixth. Oh, we've got a heck of a pile up, folks. Oh, we got to go back and see what happened here. I believe, I'm not sure who that was. Let's see, Robert Riley involved in it. Let's go see what happened here. That was pretty crazy. Trying to figure out where the wreck was. Looks like that must not have been it. Looks like Chris Boyles drops it way down to the bottom, and when Scott comes in right there, let's see where Scott Brinson. He was right there. It looks like he was Chris was kind of weaving a little bit and thought he'd come back over in front of Scott. And Scott come down and they met in the middle, and it was on from there. Now Scott, I'm not sure Scott, yes, he is going to get some damage. He comes over into Kerry Cleaver, Robert Riley involved in it. And then the number 95 there, Richard Sudeth. So we've got several trucks wrapped up into this. The Wally Turheimer going to come out unscathed. Back up here live. Some guys using their resets. Looks like Scott Brinson used his reset. He's coming off pit road. Chris Boyles as well. So these guys using their resets here to get back out on the lead lap. Wally Turheimer, our leader. And let's look at the race summary. This is caution number 3 for 6 laps. And we've had 10 lead changes, folks. 10 lead changes already. Sorry if I'm talking so low, but my voice is really going quick here, folks, so I'm trying to hang in, okay? Chris Boyles, you got a copy?
Hey, Rudy, go ahead.
Yeah, hey buddy, I see you got caught up into that, just kind of like a victim of circumstance. Are you okay? Did you have to use a reset?
Yeah, I had to use a reset there. Yeah, I think that was a little bit of my fault there. It just wasn't circumstance. I think a little bit of my fault there. I didn't realize he had a nose on the outside of me and tried to come back up in front of him and keep the push going and wrecked us.
It looked like it was a combination of both of you from my point of view, but you know, it's just one of them racing incidents. I mean, when you're doing 190 plus mile an hour out there, judgments can be, you know, faltered in just a second, you know, and that's 1 second delay of grabbing the wheel and turning it the right way, and things like that happen. You know, it's really nobody's fault. Just gotta suck it up, camper, and move on. Correct?
That's correct. That's what we're doing. We're gonna move on.
There you go, buddy.
I've done pretty good here lately. I'm trying to keep that record going there.
Yes, sir. Well, you're doing good. You're doing good. Okay, keep up the good work and good luck.
Thank you, Rudy.
I come up here to help you, Rudy. I'm out.
Oh, okay. Okay, you're out already. Damn, you can't get back out there and make up any laps at all. What happened? Engine blown?
Yeah, it just tore me up too bad, that last one.
Well, buddy, if you don't mind, could you do the rest of the race and I'll just hang here and run the cameras?
Sure thing.
My voice is really going quick.
Yep, we'll do it.
All right, thank you. Ed, maybe you could help out if you want.
Yeah, I'll give my hand. I'm out of the race anyway, so.
Okay. All right. Thank you, guys.
You bet.
I don't mean to sound like a sissy or anything, but man, my voice is just, my throat is just getting so raw sore. I hope you get to feeling better, Robert.
I've been nauseated the last 2 days, no appetite, but I've been forcing myself to eat.
Oh man.
Alright, we got the 57 of Wally Turheimer out front right now. He's in front of Andrew Schulta. A lot of unforgiving races tonight. I led Ed up into the wall there on that first caution. We just got taken out in that second one. Several of them coming down pit road, going to top off here.
Hey, Robert, I gotta restart iRacing. I can't even get back into it.
All right. Okay, as we're going by double file, fixing to get a restart here.
My buddies Ed and Rush told me not to do this. I tried to lay down, and I mean, all I could think of was, I need to do this for Johnny because he's such a good friend, and man, I just got to do this, you know. And I just got up and I said, I took a pain pill. I'm feeling a little bit better, but my throat is gone, man. It's just gone.
Oh, try not to talk, buddy. Just get that thing healed up. All right, we're going into turn 3 here as we're getting ready to put this thing back under green. Andrew Schulta and Wally Turheimer up on the front row. Wally's going to be in control of this race. And then we got the 73 of Anthony Corey and Cody Griffin in the 4th spot.
Looks like our pace lights are off there, Robert.
Yep.
Okay, pace car dives into pit road. We're ready to get this onto the green one more time. Green flags waving, gentlemen. Boogity, boogity, boogity.
Turheimer didn't waste no time getting out front as he goes around. Schulta drops in behind him.
I think he's going to push him up through there, Robert.
Yeah, and Anthony Corey and Cody Griffin look like they're going to try to get together here. Everybody's single file all the way back to the 11th position. Getting a lot of different packs getting together. Everybody's trying to hook up with their dancing partner.
I think they had to ride for a while there, Robert, just to, let it, fan out some laps down. We got a long ways to go here.
Yes, indeed. Cody Griffin looks like he's going to try to take over the lead here as he works above Wally Turheimer. Looked like he had it there for a second, Ed.
I sure did. I don't know if his partner is not pushing hard enough. He's backing up all that arrow push to get from side drafting here. These things just love to go back and forth, man, like your yo-yo.
Yeah, they were bouncing back and forth. Okay, Wally Turheimer being pushed by the number 8 of Andrew Schulta. Cody Griffin working the outside up high. He's being pushed by Matt Clifton, and they're nose to nose as they go across the stripe, and Cody Griffin's being shown the leader that time.
Oh, it sure does. He's getting a heck of a push there right now. But you know that bottom side really works good. Like we always talk about, we talk about any of these super speedways. You got to get more cars on the top side there to get a better push.
Yes, you need at least 3 to 4 cars in order for that top group to start working there. As Andrew Schulter and Wally Turnheimer down low, they ain't got nobody behind them. Everybody's formed up top.
Sure had. Now, yep, you're right. You're right there, Robert. There's those 2 cats up all by themselves on that high side.
That bottom groove's starting to come back together there.
Were you able to get back in, Ed?
Yeah, I'm back here. I'm
he's back. It looks like Chris Mulhall is going to be going behind the wall. It looks like he's out. That bottom row is starting to get a little bit more organized as Wally Turnheimer takes it off into 3.
We got a wreck. 73 gets bumped up there, a little pushed out.
Yeah, looks like Andrew Schulter was trying to get off the back bumper of Turnheimer there as he got down on that apron, Ed, and you know what happens when they get down on that apron.
Oh yeah, definitely. I watched him there. He hit that bottom. That front tire just hit it. That's just like hitting grease right there, and just got checked up there and spun him around.
It's gathered up by the 73 there, Anthony Corey as well.
73, Corey, and what was his number? Let's see here.
It's 73 do the check up there. That got it. Like, he was following somebody. I just saw him. He hit the apron there. Have to go back and watch that replay there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back and watch it now.
Just a accordion effect there. After Andrew caught that apron, it slowed him up enough that Corey got into the back of him. Then Sudith got into the back of him, and it would just accordion back. I think Wally Turnheimer, no, not Wally Turnheimer. Chris Voil's got a piece of that as well.
That's what happened there. Number 8 hits the apron.
All heading for pit road, guys.
10-4.
Everybody's going to go down pit road, get their cars fixed, and see if they can't get back out. As we're watching Andrew Schulter, he's returning to the track, so... Lap 29 of 75 here at Talladega, and it's been an eventful race so far. How many cautions is this, Mike Rudy?
I believe it's 4. Let me look here real quick. Yeah, this is caution number 4.
Okay, I just wanted to get synced with my RTBO here. I'm showing 2, but I come in late, so that vouches for that.
Just add 2 to it.
Let's see if I can get a word in with somebody here. Well, I ain't got no powers to pull them up. I was going to get a word in with Andrew Schulter.
Hold on here a minute. Let me drag them up here, and then I'll give you some powers. There you
I'm
go.
down on pit road then.
Andrew Shelter, this is Robert up here in the MaxSpeedTV booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Andrew, looks like you were trying to give a push on Wally Turnheimer there when you got down on the apron. Can you tell us what happened?
Yeah, he moved. It looked like he moved up half a lane, and I didn't know if he was trying to go up with the high line there because they had a little bit of a run or what. But when he came back down, I had to check up a little bit, and the truck behind me didn't really check up. Got into the back of me, put me sideways, and everyone behind me just started wrecking.
Right on. Well, looks like we're working our fourth caution for tonight. You think we got a chance for it going green for the rest of the race?
I'm hoping so. It'd be nice to get some green flag runs in here and play out some fuel strategy, but I have a feeling we're going to have a caution in the next 10 or 15 laps.
All right, buddy. Well, you kind of saved yourself. You got any repairs left, or you're running in fourth right now? You got anything you can stay out there with?
Yeah, I got both my resets left still, trying to keep my car clean, save it for the end of the race.
All right, buddy. Well, we'll let you get back at it there, and good luck.
Thank you.
I think I got him back in the right race ring.
Yeah.
All right. Well, he says he still got both of his quick repairs. There's a lot more going to top off here right before we go back to green here. Looks like we're getting one to go here.
Looks like he's going back down the pit road there to check out, see if he had any more damage on that number 8 Andrew's car there. You know, if you looked at it, he started qualifying 12th there, and I don't know where he's going to end up now. Coming back out of the pit, maybe come out the end, hit the off pit road. He'd be in probably 10th spot there.
We still got a lot of racing left to go here. 45 to go. It's getting right into that pit window there, Ed, where they can make it the rest of the way. I didn't look at the fuel load.
10-4 on that, Robert. It looks like Cody Griffin's going to lead him down here. Our pace car lights are definitely off this time.
I'd like to welcome everybody out to tonight's race. This Truck's Gone Wild. Johnny Smith, a good friend of ours, putting on this event here for his league. And Ed, let's get her going here.
Ed does one heck of a job getting them going, I'm telling you.
He sure does.
Okay, gentlemen, let's tighten those belts. We're about to hit it one more time. Pace car dives in the pit road. Waiting, green flag waving. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Here we go, gentlemen. I don't know, Cody Griffin there sleeping on the wheel there.
He didn't get going, that's for sure. Kind of bunched him up down bottom as Scott Brinson was looking to go up to the top side there to keep him running into the 72 of Louis Calderon. Oh, look at that top line going up there with the 14 and Nathan
we're gonna
Silva.
Yep, we are going 3 wide.
Nathan Silva and Sean Zulu up there on that top line, making it 3 wide.
Gonna get a little hairy.
The 20 of Matt Clifton drives down. Wally Turnheimer staying out there as he's waiting on Scott Brinson to catch up to him. Still 3 wide. As the 14 of Silva and Sean Zulu up there on top. That bottom line's going to come back to him with Matt Clifton and Cody Griffin as they haul it down the backstretch.
Still 3 wide, Robert. Side by side by side.
These guys showing patience with the 3 wide as Brinson pushes on to 57 with Wally Turnheimer. Looks like Cody Griffin and Matt Clifton. We got a car down on the apron. He gets it saved back up. Still green.
Looks like we're going to push it back to 2 wide now, Robert. Everybody's back in line again.
Yeah, everybody's taking it easy now. They got teammates, 4 of them up there on that top line. Turnheimer, Brinson, Silva, and Zulu. As a 73, Anthony Corey looks like he's trying to get back up in the mix, working that high line as well.
Okay, here we go. They're going to try it one more time.
Silva way up the track. He's got to get it back down. Oh, it's getting tight. He gathers it back up and he gets down behind Brinson as Matt Clifton's going to lead this lap. Cody Griffin pushing on him. Scott Brinson, Wally Turnheimer up on that top side. And they're working together and look like Scott's trying to get hooked up. Oh, this ain't going to be nice. This ain't going to be nice at all.
They're starting a shaking rock right now.
And Turnheimer clears Matt Clifton as Silva's pushing on Brinson as they work it their way out of 4. Looks like Scott Brinson's got a little bit of an advantage up there on that top side. He's trying to clear Wally Turnheimer, give this lap to Scott Brinson.
It looks like Scott Brinson will lead that lap there for sure, Robert. Silver still on the back bumper of Brinson. Hope's truck ain't getting too overheated there.
Yeah, he's got to watch that, that's for sure, because we know that these trucks heat pretty quick there as he ducks out to get a little bit of air. Sean Zilli works up in behind Brinson as teammates running. Nose to tail here, he goes all the way up to the 3rd line.
Yep, Silver's going to back all the way up there into the 21 of Sean Zulu there. It looks like they're partners. Get a little rotation there they just did. Cody will hook up with Scott Brinson now.
These guys have settled down here now and got a lot of good racing going on here. As Cody Griffith's pushing on, he goes to the middle. He's wanting to lead.
Oh, Brinson's way up on top of the track. He's going to let Cody Griffin go in the bottom there.
And Clifton gets in behind Griffin, and he's pushing real hard right now.
We're getting them bottled back up now for sure, Robert.
Yep, the 21 of Sean Zulu in that sucker hole as he backs up, gets in behind Nathan Silva. Get this lap to Wally Turnheimer. Everybody's wanting to stay up there on that top line as we see Cody Griffith.
Brinson's really coming hard there. Whoa. Okay.
Here we go. That's a lot of patience right there. You know, Scott Brinson had a head of steam there, and he just went right up to Griffith there. And he's pushing Cody right now, and that leaves Matt Clifton out as he's falling back, looking for help from the number 7 of Kyle Kesselbach. Cody Griffith drops down in front of Wally Turheimer. Nathan Silva still hooked up with Scott Brinson. Sean Zulu behind Nathan Silva up there on that high side. These trucks are really dancing around, Ed.
Oh, they sure are, man. I've been watching them. They're just getting so much air out the front, out the rear spoiler, and this thing just shaking up, boy. I can imagine those drivers got their hand full right now. Well, Cody Griffin's gonna still leading the lap. We'll see what goes on here. See if Brinson can lead this lap up here. We'll cross the finish line up here for sure, Robert.
Well, they got enough help up there on that top side with 5 trucks up there on that top side. They ought to be able to do something there. Scott Brinson's definitely going to lead this lap.
He sure is. He got a good run. I know we got 4 of them up on that high side. We're rolling now.
Cody Griffith working down low with Wally Turheimer as he's going to probably pull up to the front bumper there, Brinson out on the outside as they haul it off into turn 3.
Well, looks like they got looks like they. I see what's going on here. They let one guy in, one guy out, and that keeps those trucks cool because they can't be stacked up for too long there when the 4x4 like that. Whoa, we got the 20 into the 14 real hard.
Nathan Silva.
Caution is out.
Some of them took down pit road.
All right, we'll watch this in the replay, guys. Ethan Sylvia right behind Scott Brinson.
So Silver, cause of that accident right there, guys.
Yeah, he come back down and right in front of Matt Clifton. And Matt, unintentionally, just had nowhere to go and spun him, but it looks like Matt Clifton's going to slip on by, and the number 7's going to get a little piece of the action there, but a little net coating again on Nathan Sylvia.
Well, it's gotten real bad here lately with iRacing and net codes. I tell you what, it's getting a little bit ridiculous, and they think they'd be able to do something with it.
Yeah, that one earlier there with Johnny Smith, he was like 6 feet away from, I think it was Nathan Sylvia. I don't remember one of them.
Sylvia just popped the motor. I don't know what happened. I think once he hit that wall there, I think it did something to his engine. Now he's coasting.
I wonder if he's got a reset. Oh, Cody going to pit road.
Yep. Well, I got word from NVIDIA today. I will have my video card back by the weekend, so we'll be back in business by the weekend, hopefully.
Very good.
Okay, right side's going on to 3 Machiner Griffin. He's taking all 4.
Still a lot of guys on pit road. A couple of them staying out, though. Wally Turheimer, Scott Brinson, Kerry Cleaver, Andrew Schulta, John Zulu. Got a lot of them that stayed out.
I think we can go to the distance now, gentlemen. I think that's their last pit stop.
Oh, no doubt.
Behind you.
Kerry Cleaver, Robert up here in the MaxSpeedTV booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Hey, Kerry, you made your way up there to the 3rd position after everybody went to pit road. You got anything for these guys out in front of you?
Well, I ain't doing too bad, but I got in a couple of the earlier cautions. I don't have any resets, so I ain't sure if I want to be up here or not.
Well, it looks like Tyler's truck's looking pretty good from my spot there. I'll tell you what, we've had 5 cautions now. Hopefully we can keep this thing green the last 34 laps.
Yeah, I'd like to see a green flag pit stop. It'd be nice.
Well, you look at it, Kerry. You got Turheimer, Brinson. They're pretty fast cars out there, trucks. I mean, out there tonight. You think you have anything to keep up with them guys?
Yeah, I ran with the both of them earlier in the race until I got my reset's gone. The first reset, I just forgot to uncheck it. I had very minimal damage, and I was keeping up just fine and didn't pay attention, and so lost that reset. So, but I held my own up until then. In practice, I was second fastest, so I think I can hang with them.
Yeah, 10-4 on that, Kerry. Well, good luck out there and enjoy the rides.
Thank you, sir.
All right, that was Kerry Cleaver, currently showing in the third position. I'll tell you what, there's still a lot of fast trucks in here, Ed.
Yeah, there sure is, Robert, and we just talked about that. He talked about his reset there. I didn't get to click mine back on fast enough there when I went into pit road, and I forgot all about it to check that because I had one left, and I popped the motor. What happened is my gear on my shifter in the truck there kind of messed up there, and then I went from it went from third gear and it went right to first gear, and I don't know how it did that, but it did. It slipped over somehow. But anyways, that ended that season. For me, tonight's race, but now I'm here broadcasting you guys. Well, that's why I enjoy it. So it's all in all, and I hope next week we'll give it another whirl.
Oh, yeah, well, we'll give it. I'm in the same boat as you are. I just got too much damage, got caught up in the early runs. I kind of brought out the first one myself and kind of followed, forget who it was. It was either Chris Mulehall or somebody up there, and then you were behind me, and we just took a ride on the wild side against the wall.
Yes, we did. All I heard was a bunch of scraping metal. That's all I heard.
I was seeing the metal. All right, Sean Zulu's going back down pit road. I think he's going to top off, which they can go the distance from here. Nobody really has to pit unless it's full repairs. We're coming to 32 to go, so that's plenty to finish this race off.
Okay, Cody. Looks like Cody came down pit road again. Looks like he's gonna. I don't know what's going on here. Is he waiting for his partner to come out? Whoever he's gonna draft with here.
I'd like to thank our buddy. Everybody was giving Rudy big thumbs up in the race tonight. No, Rudy had a little procedure done today to his throat there. We hope you get to feeling better, buddy, and but glad to see you here tonight.
Well, it wasn't my throat, but it was from them putting a tube down my throat and the anesthesia. It's just like taking my voice away.
Oh, okay. Well, everybody said you had surgery on your throat.
No, I had a umbilical hernia operated on today.
Oh, that's right. I remember you saying something about that.
This is a small procedure, but what's really whooped my hind end today is my voice. Like, I can't hardly talk, you know. Hard to call a race if you can't talk.
Exactly, Rudy.
And I was feeling pretty rough earlier. I had a lot of pain in my stomach, you know. And that's why I said I went and laid down for a little bit, and I kept thinking about this, so I took a pain pill, and I'm feeling a little bit better. I mean, I think it's good enough to endure the rest of this race as long as you guys are calling it.
Okay, gentlemen, our pace car dives into pit roads. Green flag waving, gentlemen. Let's go. Boogity, boogity, boogity.
Boy, Wally Turheimer didn't waste no time getting after it.
No, he sure did, boy. He left those cats in the dust.
Yeah, but that could come back and haunt him as everybody will gang up on him. Oh, and Kerry Cleaver comes up there right in between him, Turheimer and Brinson. And that top three, if they get it together, they could probably check out from this crowd as the 73 Anthony Corey's looking to the outside going down the back stretch as they enter into three.
Sure are. He's just a rolling too, he is.
Oh, and Brinson had to get out of it as Kerry Cleaver got down on the apron a little bit.
He sure did. It looks like Brinson gave him a little push before he got, backed off the gas there. Gave him a little shot in the rear end. He played a little hump and grab there, didn't he?
Yeah, he sure did.
Looks like he's coming back, boy. He's coming back. He said, "I'm gonna get back up on that bumper, boy." You got good air out there. That draft is awesome.
Yeah, Brinson sucks back up to the back of the 69 of Kerry Cleaver. Them three need to stay nose to tail as Anthony Corey comes down in behind Scott Brinson. That leaves Louis Calderon out to dry. Here comes Cody Griffin and the 20 of Matt Clifton, and they're making a charge to the front.
Whoa, boy, they slowed the brakes on that one. There it is. There's Cody Griffin coming around.
Like the 83 of Rob Malone was a victim of that as well, guys.
Watching it here, looks like Anthony Corey come right up in front of Cody, and Cody just had a full head of steam there. Tried to slow up, but he got kind of hit in the rear by Matt Clifton and come down into Rob Malone. So kind of a three-way deal there. Cody getting like a sandwich effect.
Yeah, he sure did, Rudy.
Well, like he didn't almost have a choice there.
I know it. It was just like absolutely no fault of Cody's,
Just he was in the wrong place at the right time.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, hopefully he doesn't get too much more damage, but we're going to have a few other ones involved in it too. I think he'll be all right. If he can get it back to pit road and get a little work done on it, I think he'll be all right.
All right, and Wally catches up with the pace car, which is in turn 3. The Terheimer, Cleaver, and Brinson, and the 73 of Anthony Corey, and the number 20 of Matt Clifton. That'd be your top 5.
I'd like to talk to Cody. We'll have to see if he comes to pit road here, but we mind talking to Cody, just let him know that, he was just kind of like victim of circumstance there, just in, like you said, the wrong place at the right time,
Oh, definitely, Rudy.
All the leaders are coming down pit road.
See if he's got a reset left, or he does have a little bit more damage than I thought, actually.
Yeah, look, you got that front. You got the front nose a little caved in there. The rear driver's side in the rear is all caved in.
He's got a reset. We'll find out here in about a minute.
Slides in his pit stall.
Yes,
Up and got it fixed.
Very good. Very good. He's not out of it then. Very good. And he comes out not too bad. Look at that. He comes out 9th place. That's pretty good.
It sure is.
Cody Griffith, Robert, up here in the MaxSpeedTV booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, we got you.
Cody, it looks like you were just a victim of circumstance there, no fault of your own. But it looked like you got kind of the sandwich effect there.
Yeah, me and my drafting partner for tonight, Matt, we're good buddies, and man, we had a heck of a run, and Corey just come up knowing that we had a run as good as we did and just blocked us. So that's what happens when you block, when there's cars coming up behind you with 10-mile-an-hour speed difference. But whatever, we both had, I think he used his last reset, and I used my first reset of the night. So we'll go back out here and see what we got for the remainder laps. I think we got about 27 to go here.
Yeah, you're coming to 26 to go. Well, you've done real good coming from the back. That outside line, once it gets working, if you get 4 or 5 up there, I mean, it comes in pretty good. What do you think? You think you can get back out there again?
Oh, I think me and Matt Clifton definitely have a shot. Everyone in here is kind of equal with the fixed setup next 2 weeks, according to Johnny. It's going to be open setup, so it'll definitely open the doors for a few other guys that have good setups under the trucks. But we're all equal right now. It's just driver, how much of a driver you are. So I think we got a shot, but I mean, it's Talladega. It's like playing the lottery.
Right on. Well, Cody, we'll let you get back to work, man, and good luck out there, and see if you can go back to the front.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Rudy, hope you get to feeling better, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, that was Cody Griffith, currently being shown in the 9th position here. I think he'll have been get hooked up with somebody. Of course, his dancing partner's up there in 3rd right now, so he's going to have to work with somebody to get back up there, Ed.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't know where his partner's at. Is his partner way up there towards the front there? I think Cody can get hooked up with somebody.
He's been shown in 3rd.
Yeah, maybe Cody Cody can hook up with Kerry Cleaver there. He can hook up. I don't know. Let me hang on. I look at the
Chris Falls is in
yeah.
front of him, but Chris and Wally's going to be working together. So, I mean, he's got a pick of the litter.
Right, exactly.
Guys, we've had 23 lead changes out there tonight. Crazy.
Wow, that's awesome, though.
Yes, it is. 6 cautions for 16 laps. Not bad.
Considering it's Talladega.
Absolutely. Who's sitting in 2nd there? Kyle Kieselback. Doing a good job.
Yep, he sure is.
Doing a good job. He's been had a pretty rough ride here tonight, but boy, he's really capitalized on some of this stuff. He's got himself in 2nd. He's starting on the outside. Hasn't led a lap yet tonight, but that could change here when they get the green flag.
Our current race leader now is the number 95 of Richard Sudeth.
You know, Suda's got some little damage here in the rear of that truck. I don't know if that's going to cause them to slow down or nothing. I don't know what's going to happen there.
Yeah, it looks like somebody just wrinkled that bumper right on up. He must be out of quick repairs. I got Kieselbach out there and starting in the 2nd position. Anthony Corey behind him. Like I said, Matt Clifton, the number 3's dancing partner. He's sitting in that 3rd position with Brinson behind him. Let's see how this is going to play out.
Got 10-4 on that, Robert. Our leader is blinking.
Yeah, I was just thinking to say.
Oh boy. Okay, gentlemen, our pace car's ready to dive in the pit road, and which it is. Here we go. Green flag wave, gentlemen. Boogity, boogity, boogity.
And he gets to that loud pedal, the 95 of Richard Sudeth. That outside line didn't get going that time, Ed.
No, it sure didn't, boy. I don't know what's going on there. Somebody missed a shift or what happened.
But they're going to eat that 95 up. He got too far of a start out there. They just ate him up like he was lunch.
Oh yeah, definitely. You got that. You got some damage there. Like I said, I don't know if that's going to hold them speed off them going, but as long as it didn't hurt that front end, I guess. He looks like he's keeping up though.
Alright, it's gonna get interesting here as everybody's gotten bunched back up with the lead pack now. Trucks dancing back and forth up there on that high side. It really disturbs the air up there, and if you ain't got a good package underneath you and help behind you, boy, it'll sure do you a number. Oh, and the 95 gets,
swinging up a little bit onto Scott Brinson.
And the 3 of Cody Griffiths got hooked back up. He's working his way back to the front there, Ed.
Yeah,
Scott Brinson's in the middle. He just lost out as Wally Turnheimer goes up, taking it 3 wide up top by himself. Here comes the 14, and Nathan Silva is going to try to help him out on that. See if Brinson slides up in front of the 57. Nope, nothing doing. They're going down the back stretch into 3. $21 more laps left to go this time by. As Kizabot's going to lead this lap, and as they haul it off into 1, Matt Clifton now low.
Cleaver comes around Cleaver. The 95 and Cleaver get into it. Caution zone.
Oh, 75's into it. 83, 72.
Alright guys, I'm on Kerry Cleaver here to see if we can figure out what happened.
Look at the 72. I think he was the start of it.
Oh, right there. Wait a minute, because it looked like Sudeth gets into the back of Kerry Cleaver. I'm looking at this. The 95 actually comes up the hill into Kerry Cleaver. If you look at that, guys, Kerry Cleaver going to get, he gets spun around sideways. Sudeth goes down on the bottom. Chris Boyle slips through. Johnny Smith with nowhere to go gets into the side of Kerry Cleaver. Doggone, Johnny he just can't win for losing. Looks like he just blew the motor on that thing too.
So the 95 come up the track into the 69?
That's what I'm seeing, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I saw too, Rudy.
Ever so slight. I mean, they were so close, you know. Yeah, Kyle Kesselbach will be our leader for the first time tonight. Maybe we can get a word in with somebody. Pick one. Wait till after pit stops or something there. If anybody's
let's see here. Everybody's pretty much going to stay out. Have we talked to Matt Clifton?
I don't believe so.
Matt Clifton, Robert up here in the MaxSpeedTV booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, man. What's up, Robert?
Hey, Matt, you're running second right now. It's been an up and down night for you. Tell us about your race.
It's not bad. I've tried running in the back, tried to run it up front, and it don't matter where you're at to stay out of trouble. You can't avoid it, so it's just a matter of luck from here on out. Whoever the luckiest one's going to win.
Yeah, so far it's been a little bit of pick and choose of who you're going with and not. We talked with your partner a while ago, Cody Griffith. He's trying to work his way back up there to you. If you guys get together, I think y'all got a shot at this tonight.
Yeah, I think so. I think one of us can win it if we don't wreck out between now and the end.
Have you used all your resets?
Nope, still got one left.
All right, good deal.
All right, buddy. Well, we'll let you get back at it. We just wanted to check in with you there. There's still a lot of fast trucks in this field, and maybe y'all can do something with it.
10-4, appreciate it.
All right, that's Matt Clifton running in second right now, everybody.
Hey, Robert, I gotta roll out of here. My hip is really aching right now, and I'm really tired.
All right, Ed.
Well, you close it up. You and Rudy close it up. I hope you get well, Rudy.
Thank you, Ed. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Okay, buddy.
I should be okay by tomorrow night, I hope.
Yeah, no worries, buddy. If you're not, don't worry.
No, we got to cover tomorrow night. It's the season finale.
Yeah, 10-4.
Wouldn't miss that for nothing. All right, Ed.
Oh, have a good night, guys.
All right, see you, Ed. Thank you.
All right, guys. You bye.
All right, I think we're getting. No, the lights are still on the pace car.
Got a couple of guys trying to catch up to the rear of the field. Kerry Cleaver and Richard Sudeth. Richard's got an awful lot of damage on that truck. Johnny Smith's still sitting on pit road. Maybe we could get a word in with him, Robert, while we're kicking back here waiting. If you want, I'm just offering suggestions. It's all you, buddy. You do what you want.
Johnny Smith, Robert up here at MaxSpeedTV booth. You got a copy?
I do, Robert. How we doing?
Doing all right, buddy. You still sitting on pit road? Are you out for the rest of the evening?
Yeah, that last one did me in. Tried to keep my nose clean, no fast repairs, and just had nowhere to go. Blew the motor.
Oh, that's a tough break for you, buddy. And me and Rudy were just talking that you can't catch a break here. But you had a pretty good start for tonight, and I guess we'll just have to go at them again next week.
It's the way it's looking, man. You never know what's going to happen with these races, but we'll get this Chevy in victory lane one time this year.
All right, Johnny. Well, we'll see you again next week, buddy, and I think they're fixing to go to 1 to go here.
10-4, man. Thank you.
He just can't catch a break, Rudy.
I can hear the disappointment in his voice. You know, he's really disappointed. He really wants to get up here and win one of these. Since he threw up this series, he's just not had good luck. You know, I feel kind of bad for Johnny. I mean, he's a heck of a guy. Man, I think the world of him, and he just can't get a break.
No, he sure can. He is a good fella there. We seen Kerry Cleaver leaving pit road. He's trying to catch the back end of the field, and looks like we'll be green next time by. All right, let's see. This makes caution number 7. We're down to 17 to go. We'll be at 16 the next time by. Still anybody's race. Still got a lot of fast trucks in here. As we're looking at the number 7, Kyle Kesselbach and Matt Clifton on the outside of him. Rolling off in the 3rd spot will be Scott Brinson and the 57, Wally Turnheimer. And rounding out the top 5 be Cody Griffin.
I just kind of wonder when they go to the open setups how much that's going to change a race out here, because you know, tonight with the fixed setup, it's just a chance, you know. I mean, anybody can win this, and it's just a chance for anybody to bring it to victory lane. Where open setup, I wonder how much is going to change it, Robert. You have any idea, maybe?
Nah, Rudy, I bet we've had this discussion a million times, and it's 6.5 and 3/4 of a dozen of another. I mean, you really just don't know.
I know.
All right, pace car is getting ready to duck into pit road. As Kyle Kesselbach's going to lead us to the green flag. Pace cars off. And the 7 holding right on up. And here we go, getting to the loud pedal. Boy, this don't seem like nobody got going that time as the number 7 hauls him off into turn number 1 as Matt Clifton up on the outside being pushed by Wally Turheimer. Brinson's glued to the back bumper of the 7 truck. And the 3 truck of Cody Griffin's behind him. No, Rudy, I really don't know with the open setups, you know. I mean, you keep everybody on an even playing field when you're on the picks, but I mean, still, you're going to have some that's going to hit it and some that ain't with open setups. I mean, it's still going to be a crapshoot. We're talking super speedway.
Yeah, I've seen guys running open setup leagues and didn't have a setup and went out there with a fixed setup and won the race. So, you know, it's just a matter. I think it's just all a luck of the draw, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you.
Kieselbach won the lead though.
Yeah, Brinson's pushing hard on him, and Cody was right up on the bumper. You got to watch that, pushing 3 at a time, because that can sure mess up somebody in the middle.
Yes, sir. That's what I call a sandwich effect like that. When the guy in the middle does not do well, you know.
No, he's going to be on the losing end. They're catching lap traffic there. It looks like Nathan Silva might be up high there. No, that's the 95 of Sudeth.
Yep, Sudeth. Boy, up with Chris Boyles there. They're doing a great job.
Yeah, their nose to tail. I think that's pretty much. We got Kerry, Rob Malone, and Anthony Corey back there in the back. They're not going to be a factor in this. Unless they get caught back up with that next group.
Yeah, Rob Malone was our pole sitter tonight, and here he is running back here 12th. He just hasn't had a very good night since the drop of the first green flag. He's really been out of it. He led the first 2 laps, and that was it.
And he has lost that draft, and that's not going to be good for him.
Sure has. Kerry Cleaver way back. He is not up to full speed. It looks like he's only getting about 155 miles an hour in the turn by himself, and these guys are going to eat him up. They're coming around here at 195 miles an hour in the draft.
It won't take long, that's for sure. Sean Zulu and Nathan Silva back up front there as they're on the outside of Turheimer and Matt Clifton. Andrew Schulte and Cody Griffin working together there as we see Scott Brinson fall in behind the 3 truck.
And Nathan Sylvia led that lap on the high side.
Sure did.
The high side can get such a good run on the straightaways, just like they're doing right there. They get such a great run off of the turns, and but in the turns, the bottom line comes right back. You know, it's really kind of funny how that works. Oh, look at this! Sylvia drops it to the bottom in front of Wally Turheimer.
Yeah, that got a little bit hairy right there. It was over 3 wide, and then Silva dropped down in front of Turheimer there, and looked like Sean Zulu was trying to get the push from Cody Griffith to get in front of Silva. And Sean Zulu led that lap up on the high side. Top 5 being led by the Max Velocity crew.
Look at Scott Brinson there. He's just kind of mired into traffic, and it just got nowhere to go. You know, They're gonna have, somebody's gonna have to pull out and go 3 wide, and I'm kind of thinking it's going to be Cody Griffin and Scott Brinson, but I may not be correct on that because I know Matt Clifton.
The Turnheimer's off in the grass.
Saves
Keeps it down on the bottom. It saves it. Yes, he does.
Wow, and he never missed a beat.
He'll gather it back up. His teammate just went by him, Chris Walls, and 73 with Anthony Corey. Let's hope that he can draw back up to him. That was interesting.
Yes, it was. Oh, we got another shake-up. Scott Brinson out of shape there. Looks like he may have got a bumper hook off of Cody Griffin or something. They both got kind of shook up there, but Brinson going to fall clear back to the 9th place.
You know he's not going to be happy over that one.
No, it was just a bumper hook, I think, off of Cody Griffin there. We've seen that earlier, too. He said did the same damn thing, you know, and he bumper hooked, can't even talk right, bumper hooked, and it cost him dearly earlier, and now he's back in 9th, and I don't know if he's got enough to get back up there. If he could get hooked up with Kyle Kieselback, they could get back up to the front. They've got enough laps left.
It'd be tough to get back up there now with that. Well, the top line, whoa. Cody Griffin looked like he wanted to go up top with his dancing partner, Matt Clifton, but he stays in line.
There he goes.
Oh, there he goes. And Branson made a good recovery.
Yes, he did. Good job. Good job for Scott. See, he's weaving back and forth, and that's what's costing him. He's paying attention. He's trying to follow the guy ahead of him, and you can't drive it that way. You know that, don't you?
Yes, buddy.
And there he goes.
They get together.
He finally gets into him again. Matt
Clifton and Branson.
Oh my! We're gonna go back and watch that again because that was just that dreaded bumper hook again, and that's what I was talking about. He's just back and forth. He's sawing on that wheel, trying to stay right on the bumper of Matt Clifton, and you can't drive it that way. You've got to just hold your line. If he goes around, right there's where it happened. Matt Clifton, I don't know, looked like Scott had a run right there, and he went to go on the inside of Matt Clifton. I don't think he realized that their bumpers weren't matched up right there. That's
yeah. From my angle, it just looked like he was trying to. Clifton was checking up, and Branson didn't account for it. So.
Right. Yep. But I'm not trying to tell anybody how to race, but that I learned that by drafting. You can't try to follow the guy up in front of you. You got to hold your own line. If he weaves back and forth, let him weave back and forth. Don't try to follow him back and forth like that, you know. But man, I hate it for Scott.
Yeah, I agree with you. And that took a lot of damage on the 10 truck up Branson there, driving the Hulkamania Chevrolet tonight.
Looks like another bad night for Matt Clifton, too.
Yeah, but remember, Clifton had a reset.
That's right. That's right. He can get on pit road and get that reset. Yes. He may not be out of it yet, but I don't know if Scott Brinson, I don't think Scott Brinson had a reset left. I don't know. I think he may be just, I think he's afraid to come to pit road right now. They might tell him to park it. I don't know. You know, the pit crew might say too much damage, you're done.
Leading this thing is Sean Zulu. I know he's not going to come to pit road.
No, heck no, not with 5 to go this time by, and he has got no damage on that truck. Do you see that?
Yeah.
I think Andrew Schulte, and I seen Andrew Schulte get caught up in something earlier, but which he may have used the reset, I'm not sure, but we talked to him and he said that he was saving them, so we'll see what he can do. Cody Griffin back into 4th. Anthony Corey not out of it by any means in 5th. Louis Calderon, 6th place. And Rob Malone, our pole sitter, coming off pit road after getting, looks like he got some of the damage fixed on that. He may be back in contention here. Wally Turheimer will be 8th. As the rest of the guys, Brinson now coming off a pit road, he did stop. He may have had a flat tire or something. I don't know, Robert.
Clifton had it too. That put him a lap down.
Oh, man. Back up front, Sean Zulu. We're coming to 5 to go. Almost done with this race. Hey, I made it, Robert.
Yeah, buddy.
You did too. I'm proud of you. Man, I know you're not feeling good. And neither one of us are, man. It's just hell to get old, ain't it?
Ain't it, though?
Yeah. She wouldn't have put that tube down my throat, man. I think that's what made my throat so sore. And then the anesthesia on top of it, you know? And then
that's called intubation. They had to intubate you to get you through it.
But that anesthesia stuff, man, when they put that in my arm, man, did that burn?
I bet.
I said, oh my God, is that burning? And they said, Mr. Cummings, that's going to burn. And that was the last thing I remember.
The best sleep you ever have in your life, and you don't know shit about it.
I know. It was fun, though. I mean, funny, not fun. It was funny with that, you know. I always try to remember my last words, and I think that was my last words. I said, man, that's burning.
I never get to the part of remembering the last word. They always get me.
Yeah. But boy, was that burning. Oh, that was hot, man. Whatever the heck they used for anesthesia. They put that in the IV, you know, and man, it was like in there right now, you know. Whew, they sneak it in on you.
Well, when they give me that first round of chemo, that's an experience right there. That feels instant nauseous, and it feels like the inside of your body's catching fire. I mean, but we're gonna beat this whole thing, Rudy. I'll tell you what, buddy. I've been trying to stay real positive and taking you guys' advice, and
that's what you got to do, Robert.
Yep.
You're gonna beat it, man. I know it. I know you're gonna. You're not one to lay down and give into this stuff, and we're not gonna let you lay down and give into it either.
I've just been so damn nauseous and lost my appetite here lately. I got to eat. I just can't let that booger get a hold of me. If I don't eat, then I get weak.
Just eat small amounts. Eat like some fruit or something, or some vegetables. Pick your favorite vegetable and eat your favorite vegetable, or some green beans or peas or something.
I was thinking about you last night when I ate my ice cream. I said, I wonder if Rudy's eating his ice cream right now.
Oh, you bet. I was eating it early because I couldn't eat anything past midnight, you know. I was eating, it was like 9 o'clock or 9:30, something like that last night. I was eating my ice cream. Gotta have my ice cream. I had some earlier and it seemed to soothe my throat a little bit, but...
Alright, looks like we're gonna get us a green-white checkered out of this, Rudy. This one ain't over yet, that's for sure. As the 21 of Sean Zulu looking for his first win in the Chuck's Gone Wild series here at Talladega.
We got people in chat saying, right on, man, don't give up, Robert.
Yeah, we're definitely not, and I appreciate everybody in chat. Just keep us all in your prayers. We'll get through this.
That's right. Hey,
Robert. All right.
Get him going.
Pace car is about to duck down pit road. Sean Zulu on the loud pedal real quick there. and he ain't wasting no time. Andrew Schultz trying to jump up on him there as the 21 of the Zulu. Oh, that could be wrong for him. He should have went up there.
No. That opened
I'd
the
have
door.
stayed on. Yeah. Because there's that 3 of Cody Griffin and Andrew Schultz getting together as the 3 of Cody Griffin trying to push Schultz out front, and he does.
I thought Cody was working with Matt Clifton, or he's leaving his wingman there. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
here we go.
Turheimer almost catching the apron there.
Yeah.
That checked him up. Rob Malone, our pole sitter, back in 6th place. He's doing well.
Scott Brinson gets up behind the 20 of Matt Clifton. Let's see what them two can get together. I'm sure they'll be hooking up here and going 3 wide here as Griffith slides up into that outside lane.
There you go. He took my advice. He went back up and caught up with his teammate. Let's see how this
Nice. Sean Zulu dropped down low.
Here comes Nathan Sylvia back to the lead, trying to. Up to the white flag this time, Robert. Zulu in the lead. Up the hill again. Wow.
Yep, here they come.
I don't know if he's trying to check up that upper line or what, but.
All right, white flag out.
Andrew Schulte in the lead.
I don't know, Sean. Probably should have stayed down there.
Oh, we got a couple of them bumping. Oh, no caution. It's not going to be any
there goes Griffith.
God. Won't be any caution.
No caution.
That's a drag race to the finish line. Wally down to the bottom in front of Andrew Schulte.
He had to do it.
Look at
here we go.
Oh, boy,
this is going to be a good one.
Wally Turheimer.
Banging down.
3 wide. They're bumping and banging. Andrew Schulte's going to come out.
4 wide.
Holy smokes, what a finish, folks. Oh my God, I don't even know. It looks like Schulte, Corey, and Turheimer. Wow. That was crazy. I'm going to go back and watch this here from a different view. Let me see here. I want to see this one more time. Andrew Schulte will be our winner at the line. Let's see this. Get a better view on this. See, Turheimer had a pretty good nose out in front of both of them. I'm just going to let this roll, but Schulte down on that bottom line really gets a great run. But I'm trying to figure out where Anthony Corey came from to take second. Got a run on that high side. Yes, he did. He got a heck of a run. And I'm telling you what, he beat them boys by about a foot. I'm going to go back here to the line and see if I can get over here. Let me get on Wally Turheimer where we can see.
That's what I'm looking at right now.
I'm telling you what, man, that had to have been the closest finish between them two. What is iRacing calling that finish? 3 1/1000ths of a second.
Yes, indeed.
3 1/1000ths of a second between Wally Turheimer and Anthony Corey. Holy smokes.
Well, let's get everybody up here and see if we can get some interviews.
10-4, do it to it, buddy.
Stand by, Andrew.
10-4.
Okay, now I gotta get Wally up here.
Go ahead, I'll get
Wally. All right, Andrew, you got a big W, buddy.
Yeah, unbelievable. I was not expecting that at all. Sean jumped down in front of me, and I was gonna sit and push him to the win, and then I thought the outside line was gonna have a full head of steam coming out of turn 4, coming to the white flag, and I told him to jump up there because looking in my mirror, I thought they were gonna push him, and I was hoping that he was gonna take a win here, and then he jumped up and that line just fell through, and there was a lot of shuffling around that last lap, but it was a damn fun race.
Yeah, I have to say, buddy, it was full wide coming to the stripe. It was left up to anybody. You just got it by 3/1,000ths of a second. That's pretty close.
Oh, that's awesome. I was peeking out out of my right window, and I saw that. I think that was Sean that was next to me, or Wally or someone, and man, that's awesome. That was an awesome finish.
Yeah, it's probably one of the most exciting finishes we've seen in a long time. Well, with 4 to go, you were back there in the back. Sean was leading the race. Did you think you had a shot at this?
I think I had an opportunity, and if I had it, I was gonna, do my best to take advantage of it. But I was really content with just pushing someone to the win, and then Wally jumped up off the bottom coming out of turn 4, and I saw my opportunity, and I just had to take it and hope that a W was going to come out of it.
Right on. Well, anybody want to give a shout out to tonight?
Give a shout out to Johnny for running this, setting up this league and running it for us. It's been a lot fun 2 races so far, and hopefully this carries on throughout the season. We have some more good races. Shout out to you guys for broadcasting this. Hope you feel better out there. Thanks for putting this on for us and sticking it out through the race.
All right, buddy. Well, it's good to see you in here at Victory Lane, and we'll see you again next week. That was Andrew Schulte, our first place finisher here tonight at Talladega. Anthony Corey, you got a copy?
I sure do.
Anthony, you fell up just short, but you come out of nowhere, my friend, to finish second tonight. Tell us about your race.
It was up and down. Had a couple of bad moments in there. I feel bad kind of getting in the way of Cody and his teammate there. Didn't realize they had such a run coming when I moved out there. Unfortunately, wrecked them a couple of times, but right there at the end, I was sucking some draft and made some ground quick.
Yeah, we seen you coming on the outside out there, and well, me and Rudy were getting excited here in the booth. Did you think that you was going to finish this far up?
On that restart, I kind of got behind Kerry. There was an accidental EOL that put me in the back, and he said just sucking some draft, and Johnny was spotting for me when everybody started wrecking, and I was able to get through it all.
Well, it's great that you finished second. Anybody want to give a shout out to?
We got to start with Rudy. I can't believe you're still here, and Robert and Johnny and everybody for making this happen.
Well, when the chips are down, Rudy gets after it, and he says he's starting to feel better. But anyways, Anthony, congratulations on your second place finish. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, sir.
Big Wally Moo.
Yes, sir.
Buddy, you were up and down all night. Tell us about your race.
Yeah, man, it was really a good race, and I was up there in front a lot, and I was in the top 5 pretty much all night until that last about 15 laps. I got kind of shuffled back, and I got in a wreck. Finally used a reset with like 6 laps to go, and man, it was a lot of fun. I accidentally got pushed up a notch because of the EOL that Anthony got. So I was up in 5th, I think, and 5th or 6th starting on the outside, and that put me in a good position to get up there. So it was a lot of fun, man. That was one of the most fun races.
Wally, you did lead the most laps tonight with 19 too.
All right. I thought I was up there a lot. I didn't know that it was the most, but it was a lot of fun.
Well, at least your wreck didn't come on pit road, buddy. You know I had to throw that in there.
Thanks a lot.
Anyways, Wally, we seen you coming down on that last lap coming to the checkers there. Y'all were bumping and banging there. I mean, that probably had you a little bit excited there too.
Oh yeah, man! I did not even know Anthony was on the outside. I thought it was Sean and Andrew and I thought I got second. And all of a sudden, someone said Anthony got second. I'm like, are you kidding me, man? That's cool because we were. I mean, now look, I'm sitting here looking at the freeze frame across the finish line. That is awesome, man. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it had us excited up here too. Well, Wally, you got your third place finish. Anybody want to give a shout out to?
Thanks to Johnny for putting this all together, and for you and Rudy. I know that you guys aren't, or that Rudy at least isn't feeling very well, and I appreciate all you guys doing that.
Yeah, I had to come up here and help my buddy. He's number one to me. So, but anyways, we'll see you next week, Wally. Congratulations on your third place win, and like I said, we hope to see many more out of you.
All right, thanks a lot, guys.
All right. Well, Rudy, it's been an interesting race.
We'll run down through the results.
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead.
All right. The number 8, Andrew Schultz, finishes first. Anthony Corey second. Wally Terheimer third. Sean Zulu is fourth. Rob Malone finished in the 5th position. Scott Brinson had a tough night. Finishes 6th. Nathan Silva 7th. Cody Griffith 8th. Louis Calderon 9th. Kerry Cleaver with a top 10 finish tonight. And poor Matt Clifton, 2 laps down, finishes 11th. Chris Boyle, 7 laps down, finishes 12th. Kyle Kessler 13th. Kyle Kesselbach, 13th. Richard Sutter in 14th. Johnny Smith, 15th. Drew Pfeifferman, 16th. Chris Mohall, 17th. I finished 18th, and Ed Hewitt finishes 19th on a tough night here at Talladega, but some great racing there at the end. Rudy, any final thoughts from you?
I just thought it was a great race, man. The ending of it was amazing. For second and third to only be, 3 1,000ths of a second apart, that was just amazing racing right there. I mean, it really looked like Wally had it sewed up, and Andrew Schultz just drove hard. He had a little help from the bottom there. I think it was Rob Malone right behind him, but they had a little help getting that front end up ahead of them guys and finish first. But all in all, a great race, and thank you, Robert, for helping out so much, you and Ed, tonight, man. Hopefully tomorrow night I'll feel better and we'll be back at it. But thanks to everybody, and we will see you tomorrow night for Maximum Speed Racing, and I think that's a season finale at Homestead, Robert. 151 laps.
That's going to be a great race, as we're going to crown a champion, and it's going to be Sean Butler's wrapping this season up from Maximum Speed Racing, and I'll tell you what, it's going to be a good one. Be sure to tune in tomorrow night. I'd like to thank everybody in chat here tonight. Well, I'm Robert Riley for Rudy Cummins. We'll see you tomorrow night.